Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader on YouTube. Here we are looking at Nervos Network, CKB on the 2-hour chart. It's April 26th, 1 p.m. Central Time. Let's go. The last time we left off, I was talking about how important it was for us to bounce out of this channel. Now, we finally had it happen, but it comes at a caveat. I thought we were going to bounce more closer to this 61.8 line. It didn't. I guess at the end of the day, it's not a big deal because we broke the channel. Excuse me. But we did get a very nice bounce out of that. And when this thing started bouncing, I started checking some of the exchanges, and I couldn't help but to notice there was about at least 15 to maybe 20 buys that were 1,000,000 CK bytes or CKB tokens each over the course of a day or two. I was really surprised by that. That could have been some sort of whale getting us out of this downtrend. But like I said, we have formed this wedge pattern now. And we have a Fibonacci time zone coming up at April 26, 9 p.m. Central Time. So with that in mind, we are looking for some sort of movement to happen here. Now, I can tell you guys this, that my measurements with this time zone are pretty accurate. We can see by measuring these 2 points, Fibonacci time zone predicted this pivot point here, this pivot point here, this pivot point here, this bottom here. We don't know what this is going to be. Certainly, we hope it's not a bottom. It could possibly be a pivot point to retest the bottom. It could be a pivot point to send us on our merry way back to the top. Nobody knows at this point. When I see these triangles and stuff like that form on these bare legs and stuff like this, usually it's an indication that a trend will continue. But this is kind of a big enough wedge where it could act as a reversal in some respects. So I'm kind of on the fence 50-50 with this one, primarily because our stochastics are not where we want them to be. RSI is a little higher than I'd like to go higher. We may end up seeing a little dip if this thing is going to go higher before 9 p.m. tonight. So within the next 8 hours of this video, a lot more will be visible as far as CKB's intentions go. But this would be an ultimate inverse head and shoulders that would potentially maybe fill out. We can definitely see how that might work. I'm not here to get anybody's hopes up, but I'm going to present to you a bearish case and then a bullish case quick, because I'm running out of time. So if the bottom falls off, look for some support around this 0.0185 level, around this 0.016 level. If this thing starts falling from there, we can definitely see we're well on our way to maybe a penny or sub penny. So I think we have enough support at this time to carry off this 2-cent mark. We can definitely see how gradual of an increase this has been up until about this area. And we are basically at the area, the same area in trading as we were last March, a month ago. So let's figure out what's going to happen after this Fibonacci time zone. This will be for another video tomorrow, but we'll go ahead and discuss the bullish scenario here, because we all want the price to go up. So you can definitely tell how we will definitely come up and test this 50% line again. And bear with me 1 second here, folks. We'll definitely come up and test this 50% line again. We are at this point right now. If this goes bullish, we'll definitely more than likely see this thing at some point come up and touch on this 0.028 level. And once we establish ourselves there, we're going to need to make it back up to this 88.6 level at some time, and eventually this 100% level. So you can definitely see 4.5 cents at the high, 4 cents at the medium high, median range 3 cents. Here we got 2.5 cents ish. So those are kind of the price points you might expect here over the next few days or week, for that matter, if this goes bullish. But I do think that this point in time here is a very important establishing pivot point as far as which way the momentum is going to swing. So really, folks, we need to wait until maybe tomorrow to really try to gauge where this thing is going. We need to just try to figure out what's going to happen tonight before we can speculate further. I do want to thank somebody, YM Chap. A couple days ago, he let me know that there was another channel out there uploading my content. And while this is fine if it's under a Creative Commons license, uh, there's things that have to be done to the video. They have to alter the video or critique the video in some way or another for other people to use it. These videos have the standard license, which does not allow for any of that. But this channel was simply grabbing content and re-uploading it without changing anything but the thumbnail. Basically stealing other people's time and efforts that they've put into this work. So I want to say to YM, thank you for letting me know in the comments. I do appreciate that. Again, folks, I will touch base with you guys on CKB tomorrow. Right now, this is what it is. We're just playing the waiting game. On the daily chart, things are looking decent. RSI is where we want it. Stochastics are right where we want it. I apologize, I'm parched. Coronavirus. And how I've been mentioning before, how I wanted to see a top or a doji star, especially on the 1 day, followed by full body candles without wicks on the bottom. So what I'm seeing right here is a good start, and it looks like according to this daily chart, we may see some big moves April 29th. Maybe a big pivot point or the start of a rocket ship here. So let's keep in mind the next couple days we're looking for some moves with CKB starting tonight. So I'll touch base with you guys tomorrow. Let me know in the comments below what you think CKB is going to do. Again, like the video. I really do appreciate all the support. It really helps encourage me to keep doing these videos. So I hope